Hey, Johnny, we got a call coming in about your question about those call-ups.
All right, thanks. Caller number 7, you are on the morning show with Big Johnny. What are your thoughts about Grayhair Gaming's surprise inclusions into the senior national team for this international window?
I just want to know, right? I just want to know, what is he doing leaving out some of the most experienced players? I swear these managers, we keep hiring out complete garbage. It's insane.
That's right. Oh, green screen. Talk amongst yourselves. Why would I edit that out when you get to experience the joy of me doing that? So we've made some changes to the squad, my friends. You'll notice, first off, at center back, we got Miazga, Austin Trusty, Aaron Long, Justin Glad. We are missing John Brooks, and it's not, surprisingly, through injury. We'll talk about that. Got Joe Scally and Justin Glad and Tyler Adams and Paul Areola that can all cover right back. Anthony Robinson and Jorge Villafana in at left back. Aaron Long can slide over there in a bind. Anel, Tyler Adams, Kellen Acosta, Michael Bradley, Weston McKinney, and Alex Mendez getting the call up because of some injury issues that we've had. Tyrell Boyd makes a return. Jonathan Amon, Jordan Saibachu, Paul Areola again can cover the right, left. Obviously Christian Pulisic left and right. Way up top with Sargent. Now here's why. Here's why I picked Tyler Boyd. Look at the form. Not that form. This form. He's had a pretty darn good season. He's playing consistently. I mean, he's only got 2 goals, but he's on a 6-9-4, 19 starts. He's playing consistently. I think he deserves it. He's doing better than Jordan Morris, who just started MLS season, not as sharp, not as in form as you would expect. Let's just go back here. And that's something that I don't always do, go looking at the form. Like a lot of times, like I'm picking the best players I got available. But let's go look at some of the injuries. McKinney out suspended. Canals injured. Manny Perez injured. We don't know these guys. Bello also injured. Lima injured. None of these guys matter. Brad Guzan injured. We had somebody else. Bill Hamid was injured. There's somebody else in midfield that we dropped. I think it was Keaton Parks was just coming back from an injury. So, like, you could argue... What am I looking at? I'm looking at everybody, aren't I? Let's just do some of that. Where is he? Keaton Parks. He's at 52% match shortness. So I'd love to have him. But, like, he's been out for quite some time. I mean, 3 weeks with a hernia. And right before that, 4 weeks with torn wrist ligament. So it's like he came back and then he had a hernia. You know, and so like he has not played, and I can't bring that, you know, can't justify bringing that. John, let's just go to John Brooks this way. It'll be faster. Oh, hit the wrong button, my friends. It's always good. He's got 6 starts. It's March. He has 6 starts. He's down to a squad player, and if you look at the form, look at this. He's been an unused substitute. He's been there. They haven't used him, though. And the last time he played a game was in February, which was almost 2 months ago. And it was a 6.7. And prior to that, he had a long stretch. Like, he has fallen out of favor. He needs to make a move. And so he wanted to have a conversation about, hey, why didn't you pick me? And I was like, bro, you got to be playing. He's like, I'm going to work hard. He's angry, poor dynamics. I'm not trying to hate on John Brooks, but, dude, you got to play, son. You got to play. Likewise, if we come up here, we had Josie Altidore, who just came back from a 2-month hip injury, at the end of the last MLS season, and now coming into the new MLS season, he was on a 6.5. I know it says 6.83 now. He must have had a good 2 games, so maybe he's trying to show me, huh? Maybe he's just trying to show me. But like, yeah, he had an 8.4. Everything else that he's done this season has been poor. So he had a brace. Okay, good. But like coming back off of an injury, I think he just needs to earn his place back. Bobby Wood's back to being Bobby Wood. 10 starts, 2 subs, 2 goals on a 6.67. Hasn't been used. He's not playing. I can't justify bringing a guy like that over some of the other options. Jordan Morris, like I said, doesn't get selected. He's kind of been in and out. Oh, that's USA. Sorry. He's not been in and out. It's the MLS season is what it was. And to be fair, 2 goals, but this is like really recently, and prior to that, you know, like, I just want to give somebody else a chance, to be honest with you. Like, I like Jordan, but he's 2.5 stars in comparison to some of the other guys. So that's how we've gone. I can't get this guy to accept my call. He's just not. Because he recently decided to play for Argentina. I'm like, mate, they're not calling you. Josh Sargent, 17 starts, 4 subs, 4 goals. He's increased his goal tally. But we are not looking great at the striker position, let's be honest. And he's been injured, coming back from injury. That's why he's not going to start. Interesting. They've been using him as a target man. But, I mean, aside from, it's like every 3 or 4 games he has a great game, you know? Like, I need some consistency out of him. So that's how we line up, my friends. Zach Steffen, Ethan Horvath, William Marlborough. I did think about bringing one of we've got a tasty-looking goalkeeper. Kevin Frostlid. And he got called up. He's with Mississippi Brula, which is like it's not in Football Manager. They're an actual team. But he's with the under 20. So I want to give him more under 20s. Like, but I mean, when you look at it, it's essentially like balancing. Like, I wish I could tell him, like, Kevin, like this would be a great suggestion for Football Manager. Just like you've got a player pathway for the clubs, you should have a player pathway for the national team to say, like, listen, I would call you in, but to be the third keeper and to not play, I think it's better for him if he goes to the under 19s or under 20s and gets some appearances. It says he has no games because it's not a real league in Football Manager. And so, but I'd love to tell him, like, go plug away there and we're going to call you in. You could do the same thing with like a Serginho Dest, who also is not accepting my calls. So this is how we're playing Honduras. Okay. Honduras is in 4th. They've got 7 points. Not a bad team. 6 points behind us. This is a massive game because if we can beat them, we keep them down. And that's the thing we're most worried about. So Weah is not a complete forward. He's a pacey advanced forward. We're going to switch this up to put Pulisic and Boyd because Boyd is a more natural inside forward, but he's either footed. He could do, obviously he's more natural on the left side than the right, but I like the idea of those guys cutting in, right? And then we've got Robinson and Scally because we should be able to take advantage on a team like Honduras. So against, was it Mexico next? No, Jamaica. Then we would obviously not do that. Considering they smashed us last time, we would adjust our formation or our tactics a little bit. But having these guys be a little more aggressive going forward, I think is worth the risk. He says before, we lose. So also Jordan isn't playing and isn't Matt Sharp. That's why he's not starting. So I need what I need out of this game. I know we're away from home. It's for us to score like 3 goals in the first half so I can take Weah off and bring on Jordan or Josh, probably Josh, or both. Like, take Pulisic off, slide Boyd over here, bring Jordan on, whatever, to get their match sharpness up and see if we can get a result that way. So Acosta comes in because I want to rest Bradley. I'm going to use him in the next game. Adams and Anel holding down the midfield. So here we go, my friends. Submit the team. Well, I guess we should show you this. 5-4 odds for us. Close game. How many fans? Oh, I missed it. Almost full house. They couldn't give away 125 tickets to kids. Come on now. Let's pack it out. Let's go put some pressure on the team by saying if we win this, we have probably qualified. But that's reality, right? You beat the team that's in 4th. Right? We're going to be professional. We've only changed a winger to an inside forward. I don't know what they're talking about. Natural choice. Apparently we got a mole inside US Soccer that is leaking to journalists what our tactical plans are. I'd like to have a conversation with that person. we got to start planting like really crazy formations and see what they say, right? Like, oh, you guys are changing formations. Huh? Like, aha! To which one? Oh, the 2 at the back? Oh, who told you about that, my friend? You know, like only tell one coach at a time some crazy formation. I think we're onto something. Who do you think it is? Is it Sunil? Sunil Gulati, the ex-US Soccer Federation president, is selling our tactics out for cash money. They're putting together a show for Soccer United marketing. Oh, I'm just triggering people all over the place. Here we go. Oh, falls down. Adams. Anel from deep bangs it home. Long shot, my friends. To be fair, I mean, it was a long shot, but it wasn't like he just said, you know what, I'm going to take a crack at the goal from here. It kind of fell that way. Either way, we're not complaining. Tyler Boyd, doink, boink, bonk. Yeah, see that? Like, again, a good strike. There was a big opening in the defense here. But it wasn't like he was just stood on the ball and then did like the wonder goal thing where he just smacked it home. Okay, lads. Okay, lads. Okay. Tyler Adams, ball winning midfielder. He's like, nah, man, I got it. I'm going to take a shot. Who did you run past? Was that Boyd? He's like, Boyd, you get out of my way. My name's Tyler Adams. We have 8 shots. They have none. The first 23 minutes have gone well for us. Christian plays it over. He needs to go find his spot on the left side of the wing where he's supposed to be. It's Adams. He's covering for him. We've done nothing with the corner tactics, and it shows. 10 shots, none for them. Again, you always want that second goal. Until then, you're just one counterattack away. I mean, I know I'm stating obvious things, but it's just like from a nerve standpoint. Tyler Boyd. He's got the overlap coming. Here it comes. Oh, instead, no, I got the overlap way over there. We're juking them out of their shoes here, people. Falls back. Robinson's gonna. Oh no. Oh, Austin Trusty is trustworthy at the back. All right, Anel to Robinson on the overlap. He's healthy. I've cursed Anthony Robinson. He's gonna rip a leg off or something. But in the meantime, he just picked up an assist with Tim Weah, leading the line. I love Tim Weah. Oh my goodness, I love me some Tim Weah. Oh, it's just so jittery, but it works. Doink, bonk. Good times. Good times. Christian Pulisic looking a little knackered, my friends. I said if we could get 3, didn't I? We're going to get 3. I meant for us, not 3 total in the game. I should have been more clear. Oh, no. Austin Trust. No, that was Joe. That was Joe. Wasn't Austin Trusty. Trusty's trustworthy. Ain't going to worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry your little head about that, son. Also, massive shout out to the guys who sent me the radio clips and continue to do so. So I think that's a fun way to integrate the community into what we're doing here. So hopefully you're enjoying it as well. Robinson can't get it to Pulisic because Pulisic's not that tall. They've won the ball back. Hey, Christian, I know you're an inside forward, mate. Could you come? Oh, you gotta love when 2 guys chase one down and leave a gigantic passing lane open to the guy right behind him. It's like, we've never seen 2 players in the same general vicinity. I don't know what to do. Cover that one with the ball. Robinson, toe pokes it away. Christian tries to get it to Weah, but kind of misangled the option there, but Pulisic wins it back. Oh, he says, no. Weah made the run. That's fair. Weah made the run to pull that central defender away, and then Christian took it. I'm totally good with that. I would like a 3rd goal for us. Win that. Joe. Come on, Joe. What a name. I love the grid on the grid. And they did a great job with it this year. It's great. Good stuff. And the divots. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal, but it really is. And I like you can see the shadows from all the lights. Oh, it's a sitter, mate. Surely that was a clear-cut chance. He was in on goal. Oh, Joe's tired too. We've got problems, lads. Assertive. Don't let your stuff go down. Very happy, mate. Chill out. Chill out. We're going to run Joe for a little bit. And then we're going to start making some changes. I think we'll take Tyler Adams and put him at right back. That's my thinking. I don't know if that's good thinking, but that's what my first thought. So I only make 1 sub. And we could take Christian off. That'd be 2 subs. So we could bring on a midfielder and bring on a winger of some variety. Oh, lovely ball there. Right back to him. Not fast enough on the switch. There you go. Top of the box. Tyler Adams winds up. That's a good chance. That's a long shot. That was a long shot. That wasn't just taking an opportunity that was given to you. Okay. Oh, it falls. Christian's there. Collects. He's going to take it wide. Oh. That was a nifty little turn he did there. Kellen Acosta plays it back out to Joe. Good old Joe. Tyler Boyd back to Adams. Doinks it off of Wayo. He apparently was not offside. I thought surely that was offside, even though it wasn't intentional. Okay, I think we found the long shots, lads. We've got 11 of them. Not bad, son. I mean, wasn't he offside? I really think Wayo was quite offside. Top bins, if you will. Not bad. He's having a good game, so we're going to move him. Good luck, sir. Bring on Mendez. I'm going to take Christian off and bring on Jonathan Amon because he loves an inside forward. And if Tyler Adams starts to get really worn down, we'll bring on, like, Justin Glad. That's me thinking there. Thus far, I think you could say my squad selection has been justified. They've done well. Putting Weah up top. Weah. He was Weah up top. Oh my goodness. Right. Weah's got the energy. Eamon is definitely more on this side. Okay, can Weah play on the right? Can play on the right, lads. As a winger. I know I'm probably taking too much time on something that probably doesn't matter. But I like the inside forward of it all. And then we can bring on... I know, I should probably take off Robinson, but I do want to get Josh some game time here. We'll put him in his favored target man. See if he can leap like a salmon and put one home in the top of the waterfall. Here we go. Which probably means Jordan may not make an appearance this window unless we really need him on the wing. We'll have to see how everybody recovers. Not good. That's too easy. That was too easy, lads. It's time to demand more. That was too easy. I mean, to be fair, we have dominated the game, right? But, like, it's only 2 goals. It's only 2 goals, lads. It's not like we're up by 7. We're not U.S. women versus Thailand. Oh, no. Controversy. Oh, no. Okay, we might have to... Do we go ahead and pull the attacking wingbacks a little bit? Back just a bunch. Weah chasing him down. I like it. Cause him to shift. Okay. Okay. Lots of that going on. I noticed that. I was watching some of Loki's content earlier. He's playing a box-to-box. I didn't even realize. You know, sometimes you're like, what are you doing, dude? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even notice, to be completely honest with you. Let's just have you do that. That probably makes a lot of sense. He goes attack. And, you know, we'll just drop you. Let me just do that. We'll switch here. Mendez is left only. Yes, he is, lads. You can go do that. You can go do that. Just want to, you know, shore things up a little bit. Just a fuzz. Because the second goal would be squeaky bum time, I believe, is the official terminology for it. Distribute it to the flanks, and maybe it was a miss kick. Maybe it's that knee tendonitis flaring up. Who knows? 27 shots, people. Comprehensive performance. 14 of those long shots. That's the thing up at the top it's saying. It's like, hey, by the way, you're shooting a lot of long shots, but we've also created 2 half chances and scored 3 goals. So I'm not going to be too upset about it. Tim Weah goes. Oh, you love to see that. Calm as you like. Well, I don't love to see that. I would have rather you just held on to the ball and passed it around, let the clock run out. He's offside anyway. Go to the corner, but down here. You know what I'm saying? Let's not concede possession when we don't need to. And let's not get an unnecessary yellow. There you go. You like to see it, but punts it out. Lovely. Good stuff, Robinson. Hey, Mrs. Okay, anyway. How many references have we made in that episode? All right, my friends, we're going to hop forward to Jamaica. Let's go. Here we go, my friends. We made a few changes. The first thing I want to point out, Jamaica currently second, my friends. Second. They beat Panama 1-0. They've only lost to Honduras, which is kind of a shock result when you think about it. They've drawn with Mexico twice. They beat Panama. They beat us. They beat Costa Rica. They beat Panama again. They're looking quite good. Mexico, again, we just need a point, apparently. If we get a point, we're theoretically, like I think the news thing said we qualified, which would be nice, you could say. I still can't believe Costa Rica's down here, to be completely honest with you. It's kind of shocking. Nor that Jamaica's that high. We're not going to change much, my friends. We have brought in McKinney for Kellen Acosta, because he was looking quite knackered. Adams, and obviously that was kind of the plan, right? And then Anel still playing here because he's recovered nicely. Adams is a little bit of a worry at 88%, especially because he might need to cover right back, but we'll see how it goes. We could start Michael Bradley. That might actually be, I always tell myself, I'm like, it's working, let's just leave it. Michael Bradley is definitely more of this. So if we had to take Anel off, then I'd bring him on, but not in this instance. Villafana comes in for Robinson's because he's at 86%. Justin Glad comes in for Joe because he's at 88%. And I think at this type of a game, they're playing 4-1-4-1. So they're looking pretty defensive. So I think doing something like this, but maybe putting Glad, he just isn't very good at the supporting things. So we'll put him on defend. Kind of play to his strengths. And say, hey, Justin. Hey, man. How you doing? Yeah. Dribble less, cross left often. Just, you hang back a little bit. Just a little bit. Trusty looks a little tired. That's also going to be interesting because we have our 3 other center backs already playing. So, again, you could argue that I should start Tyler Adams at right back or Paul Areola. But, yeah, not really. Not in this kind of. I think it's going to be a more defensive game. If we need to go more attacking, we can take Trusty off, slide Glad over, bring on Paul. Off you go. But that's kind of my thinking with that. If you're enjoying this series, I want to remind you, hitting the like button is absolutely massive, especially if you're doing it as the episode has come out. Like if you're one of those people who watches it within like the first couple hours of it coming out, hitting the like button, sharing it, commenting really does tell YouTube like, huh, some good content. We want to send some more people there. But as you can see, 4-1-4-1. Hopefully we can cope with that. I'm not saying that as a joke. They smashed us last time. You'd like to think we could, but, you know, we're away from home. I mean, they're away from home. The last time we were away from home is what I meant to say. Put a dent in the aspirations again. Yeah, I knew Matt was going to be missing in the middle of the game when he got his yellow card accumulation. Yeah, let's find out. May his dominance in that DM role continue. Have we found the guy to replace somebody at the 6? Michael Bradley is getting older, right? So I totally understand at this point in 2020, in the midst of qualification, he's not going to be first choice. He is quite good. And Pulisic goes down. Pulisic goes down, my friends. Using those Premier League smarts. I also meant to tell you, we've had some people move clubs. We need to take a look at that. Cameron Carter-Vickers is playing, I think, for Sporting Kansas City. Oh, tasty. Tasty. We'll take it. In the first minute. It's kind of gutting, let's be fair. I'll run you through, if I remember, I'll run you through at the end of the episode, everybody's team. Just to, again, these are just the people that we have. Not to mention the host of people that are falling out of our scouting. Like, I keep having to go like, yeah, keep scouting that one. They've got good potential for the future. I know they're playing for nowhere, you know, Mississippi Brilla, right? But we need to keep tabs on them. Gotta love conceding off a throw. It's my favorite. Gotta love their only striker. Oh, Stefan was out of position, but got back to... Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Do this. There we go. How bad is it? How bad is it? Please don't be bad. Please don't be like a career-changing injury. Looks like their right back took him down. Because that's the side of the pitch he would have been playing on. That's just tragic. Oh, that takes the wind out of my sails a little bit. Now we're just angry. Can we avenge Christian? Oh, he's hit the... Oh, you gotta make that run. Come on, Whale. We're gonna demand more. Come on, boys. Oh, the injury substitution. You never like to do that, especially in the second game. Well, you never like to do that, period. But, like, you know what I'm saying? From like we got other players on the pitch that are tired. We got to be able to deal with that, and usually having that third substitution is quite nice. Sargent holds it up, lets everybody stream forward, and then passes it back. Not bad. And then Stefan gives it away. Stefan, he's got red hair, man. It's impossible to miss the kid. Weston, Anel. Oh, he's trying to get cheeky with it. Oh, he does. Gets off the volley. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Josh Sargent. Oh, he didn't finish with power. I think he's right-footed. Did not finish it with the power. I've got the copyright strike. None of that. I think I've hit my limit. Oh, now I've messed up my green screen. You can see the little dot. There we go. Sorry about that. I was up there for way too long. Thought it was a speck on my other monitor over here. Oh yeah, we're playing a important World Cup qualifying game. Back to that. The injured guy did you in, mate. Leon Bailey, trusty. Trustworthy, trusty. There you go, Anel. Sargent plays it off to Weah, who runs on. And plays it back unintentionally to Viafania. Sargent gets ahead to it. Almost, people. Oh, man. Oh, it's not a penalty. Uh-oh. Sargent gets a yellow. Mate, oh, we can't be doing this. We can't be having you get sent off, okay? Please and thank you. Don't think the job is done. Don't get sent off. Off you go. Hey. I believe in you. Aaron Long, Capitan. Let's go, son. Also, if you're enjoying this content so much, you're just like, man, I just want to encourage a creator to make sure they keep making content. You can check out patreon.com/Grayhair Gaming with an A, Gray with an A. One of my highest YouTube search terms as the FM20 Beta came out was Grayhair Gaming, as in like Grey Poupon. I think it's like that. Grey. But you can check out the link in the description below if that's just easier to click a button to take you to someplace. Anyway, enough promoting myself. Get to that. Oh, it took a team effort. Oh, goodness. Heavy touch. Oh, okay. Okay, settle down, lads. Settle down. We've settled. Okay, now Tyler Boyd makes the run. He's got runners. He's going to cut it back. Unselfish. Oh, he's offside. Oh, Josh, how could you not finish that? It's a match sharpness, isn't it? Look at this beautiful cutback pass. I mean, that's perfect. You got all this space. He kicked it right. It wasn't even at the corner. Kicked it right at him. Right at him. Justin Glad is nervous. You love to see that. Since I kind of need him to play the whole game. Oh, that's so annoying. Glad. Dances on the ball. What's he got? He's got Aaron Long. Aaron Long has got Viafania. Viafania's got space to run. Instead, he goes for the diagonal to Boyd. Brings it down like a professional athlete. And then Adam says, no, I got this ready. Get out of my way. Called for it. I don't like that we are creating all these chances and not doing anything with it. It makes you a tad nervous. And that our only goal from the, not even from the run of play, from a penalty. So, Glad. Okay, dancing on the ball. Makes you nervous. Anel, okay. Distributes. Viafania. Drive forward. I mean, I know we have you playing support or whatever. Defend. I can't remember. But still. They've brought on an attacking midfielder for an attacking midfielder. Anel can't win that. Just stands on it. Just says, you have it, mate. I still think those are our best players. I was thinking about distributed fullbacks, but I don't know if I want Viafania and Glad getting the ball with consistency versus like Boyd and Wea. Those two are pretty good with the ball at their feet. Sargent, target man, brings it down. He definitely didn't kick him. Wasn't a yellow. Boyd, play it forward into space. Oh, I thought I was going to dribble in. Tyler Adams, that was good. He called for it. Space. Tactical foul, tactical foul, tactical foul, tactical foul. Weston McKinney would totally bring that guy down. Instead, because he's developed at Schalke, waits for him to make a mistake. And then, okay, I'm literally going to have to tell Zach Steffen to stop distributing to the flanks because he's incapable of doing it. Boyd drives forward. Oh, I think that's a heinous. That's what's happening here. Horrendous is the word. Call. I don't know about that. Can we get a replay? I think it shows the replay. I think there should be a replay anytime something like that happens. Instead, there's not. Oh, he's still nervous. That's so not good. I need him to be good because I could move Tyler Adams there and then put him here or bring in Areola, but he's nervous, lads. That's not what you want to see. Demand more. Focus your brain. Focus your brain, son. I don't trust him. It's making me nervous. Bring on Areola because we've got. Yeah, he's on attack. He has no excuse. You're probably wondering what I was talking about. I didn't know what I was talking about. That's the real reason. That's what happened there. Sargent has not really lit it up now, has he? We're going to wait for our last sub. We'll see who it is. It's going to be an attacking player, I think. Or maybe somebody for Tyler Adams. Yes, it's going to be somebody for Tyler Adams. Come on down and cause a controversy. Surely Michael Bradley can help them see the game out. And he does. I think that's kind of not as dramatic, but maybe it was too predictable in FM19. If you knew that there was going to be a highlight, like ooh. Well done, everyone. Qualification in the bag, and deservedly so. Can you imagine? I would be running through the streets naked. Can you imagine? Qualified for the World Cup 2022. Job done, lads. I want to see. Come on now. I want to see the yes. Come on. 19 points of the available 24. 24. Yes. Better than Mexico. 4 draws. Shocker. Jamaica. Thrilled. Are you serious? Good for them. And it is a battle between Costa Rica and Honduras. And technically, Panama's not out of it just yet for that half spot. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's go. That kid is good. That kid is good. It is going to be quite the time in between. Do we have anything going on in the other? Nope. Anybody? Yeah, no, why are there only, there must not be anything going on with the other 19s. I'm like, why are there only 6 players on the under, anybody under 19s? Right, so I'm going to go away for a while in real life and continue a bunch on your behalf. And I told you, I told you. We're going to look at the team. Zach Steffen is now with Man City. Like, he's back with them. He's been with Man City, but they loaned him to Dusseldorf, and now he's back, and he's made 4 substitute appearances, which seems like a lot. Like, how often does a goalkeeper come on? 4 conceded, 2 clean sheets, though, on a 6-6-5. So those other 2 games must have been horrendous. He's made 2 Carabao Cup starts on a 7.75. That's why I called him up, clearly. Justin Glad is with DC United after leaving Real Salt Lake with 147 appearances in his entire career there. I mean, part of that's the Youth Development Academy, Monarchs, blah, 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 but still. He's on a 6.88 to start the season. Not bad. Aaron Long is now with NYCFC. That's where he has been. No, oh no. I knew he was in New York, but apparently he's gone to the other part of New Jersey. Anyway, Austin Trusty is with Philadelphia as he has been. 705 in 6 starts in league. That's why I felt confident calling him up. Jorge Villafana is with Portland, as you do. Anel is with AEK or AIK still. I might need to load that league, let's be honest. He's on contract for quite some time. That is Greece, right? Yes. I'm going to forget to do that, so you get to watch me. I have added Turkey because Tim Weah is with the Turkish team. And let's come in here and do some of this. And just go, yep. And confirm that. So, because again, we have until June 20th for most leagues to get that in there. So he gets hopefully get a little bit more development. Tyler Adams is still with RB Leipzig, still on contract for quite some time. Not the best season, to be fair. Weston McKennie is still with Schalke, doing all right, 24 starts. Tyler Boyd is still with Besiktas, sorry. Which I think is where he moved in real life, so still kicking around there. Christian is still with Chelsea, making 165 grand a week. I hate that for him. It sounds like that's just tough sledding. Tim Weah, as mentioned, has gone. He was with, I mean, it's kind of crazy. He's with PSG, who loaned him to Celtic, and then he moved to Lille, and he was there for 15 starts, and then they sold him to Trabzonspor. That's Turkish, right? Yes. But he's got 22 starts, 3 goals. 3 goals is not very good. Decent ratings. He's getting some assists. He's got 2 assists, but still not. Meh. Horvath is with Portland. He came back from Europe and looks to be the starter. He's a star player for Portland. Looks okay. William Yarbrough, who again was an injured goalkeeper situation for Bill Hamid, is with Monterrey. Joe Scally here, still with NYCFC. They've got him on contract. Ooh, contract year for him, potentially. Can he get a move? Can he go to Europe? That'll be something to keep our eyes peeled out for. Anthony Robinson is with Southampton. Left Wigan. He was unhappy. We knew he was unsettled. And that finally got settled in the January or February window, right after the January window. So squad player, makes you nervous. But he's got 3 starts on a 6.7 since February 1st. Not enough, really. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Kellen Acosta is with Colorado, still doing his thing. Alex Mendez is with Excelsior, was with Ajax for a hot minute, and then moved on loan. He's still with Ajax, but like he's playing, you know what I'm saying? This is the division below, right? I believe. 694, so that's why I called him up. He's playing consistently, playing pretty well. Again, I know he's not at the top division, but I needed to call somebody up. Michael Bradley, still with Toronto, still, and doing well. It's just, he's good attributes. Paul Arriola is with DC United, still doing his thing. Jordan has moved to Espanyol from Stade, I think it's Rennais, not Ren, or Stade Rennes. I don't even know why I tried that, because I remember looking it up when I did the thing with the graphic, and then I was like, oh, I said it so wrong, and now I've forgotten. He's got 14 subs. And most of them are like short term. It's not good. It's not good. Jonathan Amon has moved several times. He's with Inter. So he went from Nordstrand to Inter, which I think is quite the jump, but it's more of an investment. They loaned him to Cremonese and Croton, if that's how you say it. Old Lady Plays sent me some amazing help on she's my go-to for pronunciation help on stuff. And yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. Josh Sargent, still with Werder Bremen, still with only 4 goals. But he's 20. He's 21. He just turned 21. Hey, Josh, happy birthday, bro. And then Miazga, who's kind of been all over the place, is on loan still with Norwich. Wasn't he? No, he was Nantes. Okay, so he's Chelsea, and then they put him to Reading, and then they put him to Norwich, which is in the Premier League, and he's got 12 starts, 2 subs on a 6-6-1, but it's the Premier League, and, okay, he's developing into it. So that's the thing that's going on there. I'm not going to go through all of these guys, but I will show you Cameron Carter-Vickers is with Sporting KC after being with Tottenham, and they loaned him out for an eternity and did nothing with him. Matt Olasunde is still with the Rotherham. And then is there anybody here on the 20s that really, let's just go look at the high potential players. Or the, let's go high potential. Giovanni Reina is still with Dortmund, but not playing. Now, he is a future prospect contract. He's wanted on loan by Colorado. Hey, you want to go back to the States for a little bit? Colorado, known for developing players. George Bello, which some of you may know from Atlanta United, not really playing. He's got some substitute appearances. Conrad De La Fuente, which is a guy I've heard bounced around from the under-20 standpoint, was with Atlanta United, was with Barcelona B, then DC United, and then now he's moved on contract to Atlanta. So, again, I'm not going to go through every single one of these. Last one, Pine of Death, Ajax, still, but they've loaned him. Oh, and he's joining New England. So he's going to MLS. Couldn't cut it in Europe. So we'll have to see how he does when he comes back. All right, my friends, I will see you in quite some time. We've already qualified. We want to keep the momentum going. Can I arrange friendlies now? Yes, I can arrange those friendlies leading up to the World Cup. Should we call up some players to cap tie? If you love it, you got to put a ring on it. Is that the thing? Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one. And I forgot about the Gold Cup being in 2021. So that's a thing in between. So I was in the middle of vacationing. Not vacation, clicking continue. I was like, oh. So I should probably add this on to the end of the episode you just watched. So that's what we're going to do. Let's look at the draw. Okay, El Salvador, Guyana, Jamaica, USA. I would expect this to get out of the group. Let's see when the games are scheduled, because that's going to be our next episode. We're going to hop forward to that. Again, so you kind of look at the group stage of the Gold Cup, right? You just got to be in the top 2. That's where you see a lot of those 151st in the world, 67th in the world. Not bad for El Salvador. Mate. Don't worry about it, mate. Love ya. You see a lot of teams. Well, you see the U.S., I should say, in the group stage of the Gold Cup. Let's show you the rules here. I love this. This is a great addition. Go listen, we should be able to get through. And then you get to the actual tournament is how the U.S. looks at it. So I'm not trying to be offensive to the other teams, because they're just trying to make it in. But for us, this is where you see a lot of those fringe players. Christian Pulisic wouldn't be in the Gold Cup group stage squad. Hey, Christian, we'll call you when we get to the quarterfinals. Now, El Salvador is 67th. That's not far off Jamaica, and Jamaica played very well in World Cup qualifying, so maybe there's a chance of that, right? This looks like an easier group, right? Now, this looks like a heck of a tough group. So just kind of looking at options there to where, you could, again, assuming that doesn't mess anything up, because we didn't do it in 2019. Okay, when's this? Oh, would that mess things up? Do you get to call up a different group of players? Because typically there's a group, and then they send some of them home, and then bring it. You're allowed to replace them. So I'm curious if Football Manager has that, because obviously what you don't want to do is not have Christian Pulisic in the squad here, and then he can't make it here. I'm just, because it says end date, but you wouldn't have different call-ups for each of these either. So if you know about that, let me know, but it's probably going to be by the time you comment too late. So anyway, thought I'd show that to you. That's our group. We'll see you next time. Do I show you this? I might show you Jamaica and El Salvador. We'll probably play Guyana on our own. Yeah, that's my guess.